Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Fire Emblem 3 houses. Last time we kind of had a non-exciting one. We did story stuff, talked to everyone, and then after that we just did 3 seminars really quick so we could get to the next battle, which we will be doing right now. We are going to be taking Fort Merceus with whatever plan Claude has for us. Fort Merceus, said to be impregnable, lies between you and Enbar, the imperial capital. Seizing the sturdy fortress will require a carefully devised strategy. Let's get to it. Pre-battle save there.
While awaiting reinforcements, the Alliance predicts the Empire will continue to fortify its defenses at Fort Merceus. Knowing this risk, Claude and a select few advance, hoping to gain entry to the fort through deception.
Alright, well that didn't really tell us too much, but hopefully we will get into it in just a second. It might just throw us in there. We'll see. Most of the time it just kind of throws us into the battle. It's kind of like, how do we actually get here type of thing. But that's okay. We'll either have a cutscene that explains it, or we will be told what happened afterwards. We're only on chapter 18? Ugh. I thought we were a lot farther. Okay. So let's investigate the enemies. You have an evasion ring. Good to know. Why is Claude over here? Well, that seems bad. Here's Linhart. They have a beast. Doesn't appear to drop anything. Is this Caspar up here? Nope, this is just a random guy. Where's Caspar at? Oh, that must be Caspar down there. Who are you? Some random dude. Caspar has a brave axe. This map is laid out really weird. Or at least how the enemies are spread out is really weird. Okay, so he's got another Dark Seal. He's got the Scythe of Serial. Crafted using archaic methods, this intimidating scythe is Death Knight's weapon of choice. I feel like we might have read that before, but I don't remember exactly. It's got really high crit rate. That's scary. Is he fast? We can also steal the Dark Seal. Important to note. So, I don't know why Claude is back here. Seems slightly problematic, but I'm sure he can fight his way out. There is a chest here. So we need Petra to go over there. Any other chests I might be missing? Gotta like swivel around. Oh, you have the brave axe, right. Not seeing anything else. So I think it's just this chest. Wait, is this the same chest? That is a second chest. Okay, so there's 2 chests right over here by Claude. Easy enough for Petra to probably run over. Grab both items. Looks like we do have 12 people on the map. 11, okay, not 12. Fair enough. I think Catherine makes the squad before Ingrid, even though Ingrid's probably plenty strong. I think having a good support for Leone is going to be helpful. What else? We could continue to have Ash and Shamir partner up. Unless I think there's someone else who's... Claude might need some help, actually. So Claude and Seta. Because Claude's all alone. And then no, not Petra. Because everyone else is going to be fighting while Petra is just running. So I guess Catherine should get some help. And she can just get help from Ash. Seems fine. Alrighty. Let us lay out our characters a little bit better. I kind of want Petra further forward so she can get all this work done as fast as possible. I gotta make sure that someone else kills this guy though, because if Petra kills him, then she won't have enough room in her inventory. Put you all the way in the back. Oh, Hilda needs to be further up front. Okay, this seems fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I didn't. Oh, pressing all the wrong buttons. Alright, let us save, and then we will start, and then probably Claude will explain what the heck is going on, how he ended up over there. Defeat the enemy commander.
General, reinforcements have arrived from the capital. They clashed with Alliance forces in the outskirts of the city, but should enter the fortress soon.
You let them in? Make haste and slaughter them all!
Huh? Why?
They are enemies. Slaughter them all. I will not say it again.
We made it in. Professor, take control from the south. I have my own tasks to do from here. There are preparations to be made for our secret plan.
I see your skills haven't dulled yet, kiddo.
What did you expect? Everyone, listen up! From now on, the Almiran forces will be fighting by our side. We'll work as one, and we will bring down that fort together!
Oh, hey.
An impregnable fortress is a wide-open prairie once you get inside. From here, we'll attack from the north and south at once.
No different than a prairie, you say? You've got a strange head on your shoulders, kiddo.
For Nadir the Undefeated, this should be as easy as a walk in a meadow, right?
So his real name is Nadir?
Well, goddess or death god or whoever they may be, let's crush them to dust.
Okay, what are those points? Enemy reinforcements will appear from all sides of the fortress. If you move one of your units to the space where the enemy reinforcements enter the battlefield, you can stop them from appearing there. Okay, so we want people on all of these, I suppose? But at the same time, do we care that much about stopping reinforcements? Maybe, maybe not. So, how are we going to do this? What does Nadir even have? Oh, he has that same Aurora shield.
At the ready.
So if we go here, then we can attack this guy.
You got yourself killed.
What is this thing? A fire orb? Interesting. So we can indeed back up out of his range, which might be smart. And so I guess... I didn't realize there was going to be the blocking of spawns. We could also just hold, like, choke points. Because if we have, like, Hilda here, then it should be able to stop reinforcements from both here and here. And we'll figure it out as we go.
Shall we?
Oh, does she have a hammer? Okay, her hammer's still got enough durability to do something here. Because there's a lot of armored knights, which are highly annoying to deal with if you don't have the tools.
Don't get used to this. My orders?
Leone can kind of cheat pretty hard too here. Can she kill this guy though? No. Alright. Well, that doesn't really help. I suppose she could just use a spear to fight him on retaliation, which probably will work just as good. And she'll have high evasion. He has a 0% chance to hit her. Not worried there. Okay, so we also need... I would like the professor to go over and fight both Caspar and Linhardt if possible. Actually, Linhardt's probably going to get taken down by Claude. He's too... It would take too much work to get over there. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if we can get those dialogues. The problem is the professor just has to move so far if that's the case. That's kind of difficult to pull off. Should anyone go with Petra up? Catherine can definitely go with Petra.
I'll crush them all.
I think that would be fine. What kind of sword do you have out? Steel sword. Alright, good.
I will prevail.
Petra.
Let's clean up.
If Shamir goes here, then she can still pick which direction she wants to go.
I'll do my best.
Oof. This is gonna put Marianne in range of that, which is unfortunate. So I think what we could do is we could just very quickly accelerate how fast the professor is moving across the map.
What's my strategy?
So I can get over to Caspar quickly. Especially since I have Leone to fight alongside me over there. Well, this guy's gonna be a jerk about it, but that's okay. We'll just heal up if we need. And which direction do we want each of these guys going? Lysithia should have ridiculous range now. I think off camera I actually remembered to put on her dark magic plus range, so she has +3 range to every spell. which is pretty ridiculous. Because all the monsters are up there. So I feel like Lawrence needs to go where the monsters are. And both of them should go where the monsters are.
Let's make this quick.
Because otherwise it's going to be hard to hold this choke point. Hopefully this doesn't deal much, or it just misses. That's good too. Oh, he's got tomahawks? What a jerk. Alright, good stuff.
I'm getting closer to...
I mean, we'll try and keep these guys alive if possible, but it's gonna be tough to make sure we could do it. Now, question, because it just spawned one, do we just have to block one square, or do we have to block all 3 squares? Okay, so what kind of weapon do you have? You appear to just have an axe. Like, I don't know if this counts as blocking or not, but I suppose we could try it. You can't kill this guy? With anything? Brave Lance could do it. That's not going to be necessary. We're not going to take damage anyways. Do you really not have a regular lance? Just have like only special lances? Whatever.
Hopefully I'll be more useful.
Okay, so I think we should stay there. Lysithea could probably help over the wall. Wait, how far is that? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares away. Oh my goodness. She can't attack from here, right? Okay. That would be absurd. Gotta love that attack range. Alright, so Catherine's goal here is to slay this guy so Petra can't get that drop. We might have to make use of the heal tile. Petra is not going to attract attention, so that's good. And then I don't want Shamir getting attacked. Oh, she's not gonna get attacked. Okay. Do we even need Shamir over here? We should probably bring her just in case. And then she can move up up towards the left. This direction here. Help with those monsters over there. We should handle Claude's turn now. Okay, Claude can't really do much. So maybe we will keep him on the outskirts. But I mean, Claude can tank probably as well. Oh, this will make Linhardt fight Claude. Does Linhardt have a lot of range, or...? No, he doesn't have special range or anything, so that should work. No, don't use Fail Not. So the monster's still not quite in range. Okay, what are we doing over here now? Marianne needs to just keep moving forward. Can she attack from here? She has the white magic range, but no. Hilda can definitely start cutting off people from this direction. She'll keep her hammer out. But the hammer is probably going to run out of ammo doing all these fights, unfortunately. I don't have increased range, do I? Don't believe so. Nope. So I'm just going to keep running is my idea. I'll use some magic to help out Hilda, and then I'll just keep going.
Them well. I am so impressed.
Alright, so Marianne, go right here. And then who is getting a movement boosted? Maybe Lawrence?
Appreciate it.
We'll see if Lawrence can deal with this archer, but I don't think so because it's water. Yeah. Oh, he has the knowledge gem at the moment. Hold on. Maybe if we switch to the staff? Let's find out. Nope, still not. Unlucky. Alright, so he'll just move forward then. This guy can move past. Whatever. I don't expect that anyone can actually hurt Lawrence too much. He does have 61 HP as a mage, so he's fairly difficult to kill.
I'd rather not fight, yet avoiding it is more frustrating and fruitless than engaging in the battle itself.
Oh, he actually hit that? That sucks. That was a lot more damage than I would like Claude to take so early.
I hope someday there will be no fighting and we can all just nap the afternoon away.
What a terrible death line. Come on, man. Alright, hopefully Claude doesn't die because he got a lot weaker than I would have liked.
I'm not dying here.
Good work, Lawrence.
It won't be in vain.
Except for Claude getting hit, so far everything is going well.
In the name of the goddess.
I've made it my up.
Oh hey, he mastered Archer. Nice. Oh, she actually got hit. Lame. We'll see if we can get in range to actually heal Claude with Marianne.
I'll never back down.
Somehow Catherine hasn't gotten hit yet.
I fight for one reason and one alone.
Okay, well she finally got hit. Well, my character's used almost all of the fire charges though, unfortunately. Also, no reinforcements spawn. Why are you attacking? You're just gonna get hurt. What the heck? Alright, so we need to figure out how we're gonna fight the monster with a bunch of people who don't necessarily use good strategy. Oh no, I'm one square away from the chest. That's unfortunate. Pretty much means it's gonna take an extra turn. We just gotta make sure I have enough turns to get both the chests. Can Shamir do this? Not really. Oh, is that enough to kill? Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
And then she can start working her way over here, but that goes straight past Death Knight, huh? Ooh, Death Knight's also aggroed now, apparently. Or he will aggro. Gotta be careful about that. Nice.
Without power.
Alright. That's all good so far. No one spawned here. So, I will move Leone here to hold it down for the moment, and we'll see if people spawn next to her or something. We should definitely mark Death Knight's zone. See, the problem I see is Nardair attacking Death Knight too soon. And me not being able to get both these chests. I feel like that's poor planning on my part. But I didn't think Death Knight would have such a big aggro range. So that's kind of unfortunate. What's the fastest way to get to Caspar? Like, I could go through here, but then that means I have to fight a beast all by myself. Which doesn't seem like a good choice. So I'll probably make my way over here. Oh, this is blocked. Oh, if you're on one square, it's blocked. You can see because none of the squares are lit up anymore. I see, I see. So can Marianne get in range to heal without stepping into Death Knight's zone? What square is Claude on? He's this square. I doubt that this is going to be enough. Yeah, it is not. So, what is this monster going for?
I'm hurt, but I'm with you.
So I kind of don't want to aggro the monster quite yet. To Claude, obviously. So I think if I just deal with this guy, Claude should be okay.
Hold the grudge if you must. We're all desperate, aren't we?
Oh, Claude can even move. He can't move there, though. So Claude should back off just a little bit. Hilda could go... Wait, Death Knight doesn't actually aggro. Okay. So there's a chance that Death Knight doesn't actually aggro? I don't know if I trust that, though. But Hilda can still just run over here and deal with this guy. With our steel axe. Lysithea already moved. So Lysithea is gonna be the only one we can really dance anywhere.
That helps.
More XP. Alright, so Lysithea is gonna go this way, I think, as well. It's gonna be tough to follow Hilda if I wanted to, because this square is the closest, but only one person can be on that square at a time. Ooh, do I still have fire? Yeah, I have enough fire.
The time is ripe.
What is that?
Report! The Death Knight is moving. It looks like they're abandoning the fortress and making an escape.
We need to put an end to this here and now. Come on, let's circle around and cut off his retreat.
Man, this battle is moving really fast. They're expecting you to get all this done incredibly quick. Like, we haven't even started fighting the monsters yet. Well, at least he's dealing with people. Oh, a crit is good for him. Okay. So, we might have to all double back then. I don't think we're fast enough if we double back. I think either way we're too slow, huh? Oh no, stairs, the true enemy of horse riders. So I guess it is up to Claude's group to stop. I don't have enough, I don't have enough gambits up there to stop that monster. I feel like I put too many people into taking this zone. Okay, so Marianne can take this guy.
This is for the best, right?
So, if we could somehow get Hilda to gambit Death Knight. Or Lawrence to gambit Death Knight. I believe both would stop him from running. Highly unfortunate at the moment. Alright, take someone out.
You lost that one.
Alright, so we might leave Lysithea here to stop reinforcements from here while I keep going around. What's the tactic? Because Hilda's gambit is just so useful at dealing with monsters. So is Lawrence, but he has two. I wonder if Leone moves off of this square, what happens? Do reinforcements start spawning again? Let's risk it. We can always undo that move if it literally doesn't do anything. Okay, reinforcements don't start spawning again, so all we have to do is touch the squares. So we could, in theory, use Leone. What does she have? To try and catch Death Knight? She can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, she can't catch up to Death Knight. Not with a dance. But Lawrence probably can. So what we should do is have Hilda move down here and dismount. She could attack. Ooh, she's gonna be fighting a lot of mages. Or just one mage shooting a fire orb. Alright, so do we try to catch Death Knight this turn? I think we have to, otherwise he just gets out of reach too quickly. So where can you go? Alright. Let's gambit him. It's only an 80% chance. It could mess it up.
I have no need of you.
Seize the moment.
Okay, good. We did hit. Oh, he could still move? That one doesn't stop you from moving, huh? Well, that sucks. Alright, what do we have left then? Ah, Claude. What is the monster doing? That's bad. That's really bad. Maybe we just have Claude step on one of these so reinforcements stop? You don't have any vulneraries, do you? The one time I need vulneraries or whatever. Alright, we're about to be out of fire magic though. Dang it, Death Knight. Ow. Alright, so far everything is okay. But we need to figure out how we're gonna stop Death Knight. I think I just need to ignore this monster. But I really wish Claude wasn't so low. That guy might die. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so this is an interesting turn. Because okay, Lysithea will stop spawns from here. I need to switch magic. I guess Nosferatu would be good right now. Shoot. This sucks. This sucks really bad. So, can Leone catch Death Knight? Is the question. If Hilda Gambits, what all are we hitting? So this might be good.
I've got an idea.
It's not quite gonna break all the plates on the monster, but it should start to get people out of the way. Okay, so Marianne can get this guy out of the way.
I must keep going.
She might as well take that attack, because it'll only help us. We'll keep moving Petra, but I don't know that she's actually going to get to that second chest. Alright, so Lawrence. If he breaks all the plates on this monster now, that'll stun the monster
Come, I have an idea.
and allow us to run past him. So I think we send Leone in now. If she can reach. Oh, she can't reach. That sucks really bad. Alright, well then she needs to try and cut him off. Oh, she could also just fight the monster while she's doing that. Okay, so that monster's only gonna have one health bar left. Still have Claude. Claude can't quite break all the plates here. But he needs to start to get into position where he can cut off Death Knight's escape. He's only got a turn or two. Oh, it needs to be used at range. Gotcha, gotcha. Can it be used from here? Right there. Okay, so we can. And that'll make it so at least these guys can probably kill the monster, but it won't quite stun it.
Good time for a secret scheme.
Oh, it did take out a health bar, though. Well, it didn't kill him, unfortunately. Okay, we got 2 more turns.
Too easy.
Okay. I guess Claude is finishing this guy off then?
But I must.
Fair enough.
Haven't withered.
Alright. That was an interesting try. So unfortunately, very low health Claude is going to have to cut off Death Knight. Does look like this guy's trying to stop these spawns. I don't know if he actually can. It doesn't appear to be working. But hopefully it does work. And then I will fight with Nosferatu here, I think. Unless a different spell is gonna do better. Doesn't appear so. I think the healing is gonna be worth my while. Because I'm gonna have to take some attacks here. Petra, just keep moving, she'll be 1 turn away. So we might actually get it. Shamir, her goal is gonna be to try and take out this monster. If she can do that, then we might be able to fight our way past this. Might be Brave Bow time though. It's a 42% chance. I mean, that would hurt, but she has healing right next to her. No reason to Monster Blast. So, we have a 50% chance to crit as well. If we land 1 crit, it'll only take 2 attacks.
Going for the kill.
Nice.
Thinning their numbers.
That was amazing.
Alright, so that's dealt with. Leone can catch Death Knight now. I don't know if this stops movement, though. Death Knight cannot make it. Marianne goes down here, Caspar goes for Marianne. Darn. So I think Hilda needs to finish this guy off.
Guess I have no chance. Sorry, but it's you or me. Good form.
Catherine's not gonna get to do anything else this fight, unfortunately. She's just too far away. So, Marianne needs to take out this mage.
Goddess, forgive me. I feel...
Oh, she can actually keep moving afterwards. That's very useful. Forgot about that. So we could probably kill Death Knight this turn. But I'm not interested in doing that. Alright, so Leone can definitely kill Death Knight this turn. I don't want Claude to get attacked by Death Knight, though. Oh, preferably not the Iron Bow. What about Fail Not? What about from here? So Fail Not can definitely kill from here. So let's do that, I suppose, and just hope Death Knight doesn't attack Claude.
A fitting outcome. The weak fall.
Oh, he can just move out of range. Genius. Alright, so now we got the last few people. How far can you go? So I think what Leonie's gonna do is she's gonna go in here and hope that Death Knight doesn't commit suicide. Doesn't look like he's trying to.
How about a curtsy?
So as long as Death Knight just keeps running away, then we will achieve a total victory here. Where I will get to fight Caspar, I will get the final chest, and then I will be able to kill Death Knight all on the same turn.
Appreciate it.
Hopefully Dorothea's not actually in range. Okay. Alright, just run, Death Knight. Okay, good.
It's way over my head, and I don't really get what's going on between you and Edelgard. I thought for sure you two would come to an understanding, but I guess I was wrong. Fine, how about this?
I mean, she did just kind of declare war. It's hard to come to an understanding with someone who just kind of declared war on you.
It won't be in vain.
Unfortunately, Caspar just kind of... Oh no! He's gonna kill him! Oh, he can't kill him! Right, the secret buff where only I'm allowed to kill the bosses. Okay, this guy just committed suicide though. That I can't be held accountable for that. But with Dorothea's help, I believe she's in range. I should be able to finish off Caspar here. I actually don't even need her help. Oh boy.
Don't worry about me. I always knew losing meant death.
I wonder if there may be different options if we just don't fight them at all in these battles. But I don't know. It's a possibility. Because it seems like if we do fight them, we're forced to kill them. Oh, another Aurora shield. Well, that's nice. Alright, well, there's no way I'm gonna get the Professor over to kill Death Knight. I think we should have Claude do it. Seems the most fitting. Should we really risk that? The 1% chance that it misses? I guess it's the best chance we have, so... might as well.
Hey, how long's it been? 5 years? Who'd have thought you'd end up an Imperial General?
So maybe we'll finally figure out who Death Knight is as well.
So, you wish to die?
As antisocial and unhinged as ever, I see. Ah!
If you desire to slay me, follow. The appointed hour is at hand.
Well,
She's
that's
catching up to me.
a terrible level up.
He's hiding something. It's annoying to do what he's telling us to, but we don't really have a choice. After him.
Is there like another secondary battle, or what's going on?
It is coming. Leave now, or all of you will die.
He just ran down the side of a castle with his horse? What is happening?
We have to evacuate immediately!
Did we just like skip forward 1,000 years and then invent artillery?
What just happened here? The fort. It's just gone.
What in the world just happened? That was odd.
Hey, kiddo, what was with that javelin of light?
Javelin of Light. Well, that describes it pretty well. The fortress was supposedly impregnable, but look at it now. It's hard to imagine that the Empire would do something like that. But if not them, then who? And for what purpose? If they wanted to kill us, then why wait until now to use it?
We almost died just now, and without an answer to any of that. Speaking of unanswered questions, why is Nardell here?
His name's not Nardell, weren't you paying attention?
Care to explain? I get the feeling there's something you two are keeping from us.
I'll go ahead and see my subordinates off to Elmira, kiddo.
Wait, Nader! Are you really just gonna leave me here and run away?
I hope to see you again, Judith. And you too, Professor. I'll be praying for your safety.
Nader? Are you saying that Nardell is actually Nader the Unstoppable?
Whoops. Wasn't his name the Undefeated earlier, or was it Unstoppable?
It's actually Nader the Undefeated.
Aha, I was
Almirans
correct.
love grand titles.
I knew he was no ordinary person, but to think he was the great hero of Elmira.
Hey, can we really afford to be chatting right now? If another one of those javelins of light falls, we're all dead.
Claude, there are things I wish to ask you, but first we must hurry and withdraw.
Right you are. Come on, everyone. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
This game does not cease
Claude,
being
it is time
mysterious.
for you to explain. Why are you so close with an Almiran general?
Well, he did quite a bit for me when I was younger.
When you were younger? So, before you joined House Regan? How and where did you meet him? There aren't many opportunities to meet a general from Elmira in Fodlan.
If that's what you believe, it's only because that's what you've been led to believe. After all, we have Cyril here among our allies, and he was born in Elmira.
Hey now, don't drag me into this.
There's a big, wide world outside of Fodlan, and it's overflowing with different places and cultures. You think interacting with outsiders is odd, but isn't avoiding contact with the outside world far more unnatural?
Don't change the subject, Claude. To the people of the Alliance, the Almirans are...
It's true that there's a history of hostility, but why should that mean we're doomed to remain hostile forever? The Almirans aren't monsters. Just look at Cyril. Does he look like a monster to you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Right, Teach? What did you think when you met Nadir?
He's both of these things. He seems reliable, though.
I'll tell him you said that. And I'm sure that if all of you got to know him, all of your preconceived notions would change, too. I know you guys, and you aren't the type of people to reject someone without trying to get to know them.
But how did those Almirans even get past Fodlan's throat? I doubt my brother would just let them pass without saying anything.
Yeah, about that. I actually made sure your brother met Nadir in advance.
What? Lord Holst met with an Almiran general?
Oh, so that's why you were so interested in my brother. But wait, they're supposed to be bitter enemies. They've fought each other several times before.
I know, it was a big gamble. But rather than having me try to convince them myself, I knew it would be easier to just have them meet. They were taken aback at first, but sure enough, they hit it off. They were even drinking to their newfound brotherhood before parting.
It makes sense. If you take the greatest heroes away from the battlefield, of course they'll get along.
Fighting one minute and drinking together the next? Men are so weird.
Ultimately, someone's bloodline has nothing to do with the friendships they forge. Relations between the Alliance and Almira is a matter we'll tackle in the future. Still, I want to take this opportunity to make one thing clear to all of you. After we defeat the Empire, I intend to tear down the walls that separate Fodlan from the outside world. I want to let people and goods come and go freely, and in doing so, eradicate prejudices about the outside world.
Huh?
Would it even be possible to achieve such a thing? It directly contradicts the Seros' tenets.
Does it? I'm not so sure. In any case, I'm prepared for the inevitable protests and criticism. New ways of doing things are always met with resistance. During our time at the Officers Academy, all of you overcame the barriers of birthplace, status, and ideology. Having gone through so much with all of you, I have no doubt that, in time, you'll understand.
I guess there were a lot of different people there. People we wouldn't have met through the normal course of our lives.
Duscur once opposed the kingdom, but there was someone from Duscur there. Brigid once invaded the Empire, but the Brigid princess was there. We ate at the same table as those people. Sure, sometimes we didn't get along, but other times we helped each other out. Can we really draw a definitive line in the sand and say one group of people is all good and another all bad? If I can realize my dream, Fodlan will be reborn. The old age will end, and we'll welcome a new dawn.
But if...
Save your objections for another day, Gloucester boy. That said, there are more pressing matters to discuss. Our next step is to invade the Imperial capital, right?
That's right. I'm sure Edelgard is eagerly awaiting our arrival in Enbar. Reinforcements from the Alliance Lords should arrive soon. Let's make sure we're ready to greet them.
Well, there's still a lot of questions, like where those artillery strikes came from.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Garland Moon. The Chaos of War. Claude's plan to call in Almiran forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius. Before they can celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the sky and destroy the fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
I wish we could get some of these questions answered. Apparently we let Death Knight escape again, probably. So we still don't know who he is, even though we beat him for like the third time now. I guess we'll see what this event is.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is, but if she's alive, she's likely in Enbar. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble. If the Empire has some reason to keep Rhea alive, then she's alive. I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again.
I do need to talk to her again.
I understand. You need to see Rhea again so you can figure out who you really are. But we're going up against Edelgard here. It won't be so simple.
Our next stop is the Imperial capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are you talking about? This is Garrick Mach. It's where we started.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire. And now the time has arrived at long last to march on the Imperial capital and defeat the Emperor.
It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges.
You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume? Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual.
Oh, so you are aware that you're odd.
Well, it was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now. They're like the wind in the trees.
Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And who is which?
Oh, I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees and the wind. The Professor is a great tree that kindly embraces us and watches over us as we perch on its branches. And Claude is like the wind, pushing us forward as we soar across the open sky.
The metaphor about the Professor is solid, but I think Claude just blows us around on a whim. Still, we owe him a lot.
I think that's beautiful, Marianne. I can really picture it. When this war is over, I'd love to paint a picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we've fought with as well.
You mean like a historical painting? I like that. Maybe our descendants will look at it a long, long time from now.
I must say, that piques my interest. I look forward to seeing how you portray my valiant efforts.
When you put it that way, we may be witnessing one of the greatest events in Fodlan's history. It's a lot of pressure, but the sense of duty I feel is even stronger than the fear.
I'm just happy to be here with all of you. I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Enbar, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
Anything else gonna happen? I guess not. So what are we looking at for this month? Just another normal month. Oh, but the tournament gives a master seal, so that's pretty useful. We should maybe try and get it. I don't know that we need that many more master seals anyways though. So that's it. We're definitely getting towards the end of everything. We're finishing out all our classes and stuff. We do have some time to do supports. Looks like we might only have one support. So let us do that.
Too much fighting. I need a moment's peace.
Why, if it isn't Dorothea?
What are you doing here?
Patrolling the grounds. There have been entirely too many raids as of late. And yourself?
Nothing. Not really. I just needed a bit of quiet.
It is regrettable to see you so troubled by this war. This is not a burden any commoner should bear.
Why you gotta say it like that? You know it's gonna cause a problem.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. So, did you ever find that wife you were looking for?
This is hardly the time or place for me to be searching for a bride. Why do you ask?
The truth is, I know this is sudden, but there's a war on, and who knows what tomorrow brings, right?
Go on.
I've always been quite fond of you. But I've also, well, I've given up on you.
That is sudden? But why would you give up on me?
You're from a noble family, and I'm a commoner. It would have been scandalous. I did what I could to be worthy of you, but you never noticed. So, I've resigned myself to a lonesome life, my feelings unrequited.
You found it so easy to give up on me? Truly? This war has changed my mind on a great many things, you know. I've given it all a lot of thought.
I like seeing you flustered, you know that? It makes joking with you so much more fun.
Joking?
Yes, joking. It used to be my job to pluck at people's heartstrings, remember? And I'm much better at it than you are. Admit it, Sir Lawrence.
I concede defeat, but your words have cut straight through to my heart. And now I must tell you how I feel. I've always been charmed by you. I do not think I realized just how thoroughly until this moment.
You and I both know that doesn't matter. Not really. We can never get married.
Perhaps not now. I've not determined where I stand when it comes to marriage. But when this war is over, I will make a decision.
You will, huh? Gosh, I sure do hope I'm not already married by then.
Oh, that's hardly a concern. No one you find could possibly compare to me.
Alright, well, that was an interesting way to end it. Looks like there's not going to be anything special, so we'll explore, talk to everyone, figure out what their thoughts are, and then we'll try and get through the month, and then we'll be at the next battle, which looks like it'll take place in the Imperial City, maybe? We can check, see what it actually says. It says Conquer Enbar, so I know that there's a few chapters left, I think. I don't know. It could be like 2, 3, maybe 4 chapters left. And so if we're already conquering Embar right now, that means that there needs to be something after it. So maybe we'll get to figure out who the people who are actually behind the scenes are. Because if we take down Edelgard this early, and I really hope they don't do it in like, we have to take down Edelgard in like multiple battles and then we never figure out the behind the scenes. But if we do get to figure out the behind the scenes, that'll be cool. But either way, that's gonna be the end for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.